Hi everyone, welcome to day 39 out of our 100 days to 100 doors journey. And today is Metrics Monday. So here's where we let you guys know how we did last week. And then the team will discuss what we're learning, what we may be adjusting, and just kind of recap on that week to then prepare for this week. So last week overall among us, we had 23 brokers engagement. Out of those, we were able to screen 17 deals and have 6 deals fully underwritten. We did submit 2 verbal LOI, and that's what we got to last week. And then let me share a little bit about how last week was compared to the week before that. So I would say overall, we did have a little bit more brokers engagement. We did have less deals screen, just a little bit less of deals underwritten and just a little bit less of LOI. But I would say overall, the deals underwritten and LOIs are pretty comparable. I know that even though we have more brokers engagement, we might have less deal screen, but a lot of these are, I'm getting new brokers relationship built. So it might just take a little bit before I'm actually getting deal from them. So that's what's there for me. With that, I'm gonna just let everyone open up, everyone to share what's there for them. And yeah, let me stop sharing my screen maybe.
I can just share a little bit based on, again, like looking at the numbers. We always say there's things beyond those numbers. So, there's a lot of like groundwork going on, and we had several like properties that refining and reviewing and seeing, is this something we want to go forward on? That took a little bit of time, I think, in trying to just make decisions. And so it was kind of like, yeah, there's numbers behind those numbers. And so I think it's still good traction. I've got stuff in the pipeline I know that we're going forward with. And there's a few of them that, again, I always say they look promising. There's some that I'm always like, boop, they're done. This one, I think, though, there's a couple that there's some promise. So there's that. But, again, it's from the analysis standpoint, for me, it's kind of like a refining, doing some refine, it's like, it kind of goes like this for me. And I'm sure M is, very similar there on that one. So that's me and my work there beyond the numbers.
Yeah, and as far as that goes, I had less time this week, truthfully. It was a tough week. So I did have some broker engagement, but that was really quick calls and emails with, truthfully, some of the people I don't always hear from. So that's why I didn't get much as far as adding a lot to the tracker. But this week I'll be more on top of the ones that we have a good rapport with, and that I usually get something from them. And hopefully that's so this week also. But in addition, some of the time was used. There were, I guess, 2 properties, right, doing that we were doing a lot of work on, back and forth to the broker. We actually went to do a drive-by on one of the properties when we were down in Maryland this week. So there was a lot being done, but it didn't always produce the results I would love to have. But this is another week, so we'll get to it.
One of the things I was reflecting on today is I was so grateful to be part of a team to keep you going, because I had no time this week at all. And like going into working yesterday, I had only reached out to 2 people. I'd so little, and I'm going to be off this coming week, but I'm trying to get a lot done today and in between. So I'm grateful to be part of the team. And I think that the value of that is you can lean on other people when you can't get it all done yourself. So find a team, find a good coach, and execute.
Yeah, so for me, I mean, when deal flow is a little slow on mom's end because she's traveling, I definitely feel it too. But I think what people who aren't in this don't realize is when we get a deal, kind of like Dawn said, it's up and down, and sometimes we can get the deal and say, okay, we're interested in diving deeper into this, but then we have to wait for the contact with the broker again to get the documents. And then we get some of the documents, but it's not everything that we need. And then we have to go back. So it can be a game of hurry up and wait to finally get everything that you need to underwrite it. And then once you underwrite it, you have more questions. So it's it's very much a stop, go, stop, go, stop, go process. And I definitely felt that this week of on all acquisition fronts, whether it's a deal from mom or a deal from Yang, where I'm like, okay, like I have to sit here and wait for this information. But still, I mean, being able to underwrite 3 deals, I was happy with that. I am looking forward to this coming week because there is a property that I do really like. So I've been working to refine the numbers on that. We're gonna go to our mentors with it, have a look at it with them, just get their expertise on it as well, see where it comes out, hoping though that we'll at least be able to move forward and submit a hard LOI on it.
Yeah, and that's good too. Like, and that's part of it that, we're saying is stop, go, and then we're verifying things. We're verifying taxes, we're verifying insurance, we're verifying, lenders, how can we make this like look really good and put our best foot forward if we want to submit verbal and or, hard LOI. And again, the teamwork, like for me, I know I can go to M and say, hey, listen, can you please go to, our insurance, our team members who are in our insurance and say, hey, can you get that for me? Mom will go do taxes for me a lot of the time, sometimes lending. And then we're all just pitch hitting, for each other to really, to make a good, solid LOI, out there. So yeah, that's and what I'm seeing is also we're talking behind the scenes, so you all know, on various things is how can we make our efforts better? How can we look at deals that are a little bit better? What can we do so we're getting that property very soon.
Yes, I love it. Awesome. Yeah, if you're watching this and you're curious to learn more about multifamily investing, whether it's actively or passively, feel free to reach out to any of us. We would love to chat. Have a wonderful week. Bye, everyone.